Good morning, everyone. Right? Hope all of you enjoyed your holidays. Now we will start with the new chapter, that is coal and petroleum. Right? We will start with the new chapter, that is coal and petroleum. Before to start this chapter, let's discuss some of these things. Tell me what you had done when you wake up. आज जब आप सब उठे, आपने क्या किया? One by one. Yes, what you had done? Yes, Vanika, what you had done? Vanika, what you had done, beta?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yes.
Fresh.
Huh?
First of all,
Speak louder.
first of all, then
सबसे पहले
fresh brush, then bathing, then
bathing.
go to
For bathing, what you had used? For
water.
bathing, water. Okay, Anshika, what you had done? You used water, right? Vanika used water, right? Yes, Anshika, what you had done?
I drank water.
Water used for water used for which purpose?
For drinking.
For drinking, right? Water used for drinking. Any other thing you had done?
Ma'am, bathing.
Sorry?
Bathing.
Okay. Brushing or bathing, right? Right. Okay. For drinking, you use, for drinking purpose, what you use? For drinking purpose, what you use?
Water.
Water to you use now. Where you will pour water?
Glass.
Glass. Okay. Glass. Glass may be of plastic. Glass may be of glass, right? Right? Steel, plastic, right? Beta? For drinking you had done. For brushing you had used the brush, right? Brush. That means after that you breathe. Firstly, when we wake up in the morning, what we feel? We breathe. We breathe in air, right? We drinking water, we drink water, we brush our teeth. Okay? In glass, glass is made up of plastic, steel, or glass, right? That means these are the things from where we will get water. Where we will get glass. Now tell me, where we will get water? From where we will get water? From the taps?
From water body.
For water bodies, from the taps. Firstly, we will take it from the taps. In taps, from where the water come? From the water bodies, right? That means this is the natural source. It is given by nature itself. But when we will put it into the glass, right? It is made up of steel. It is made up of plastic. It is of glass. That means we made it. That means we made it. Human beings made it. This water is getting by natural way, and this is the man-made. This is man-made. Same brush also. That means some of the substances that we are getting from nature, these are called natural resources. Getting my point? First we wake up, you find out our slippers. हमने slippers पहने. After that, we went to the washroom, right? Number of the things we used, all the things that are broadly divided into two main types, right? Some are called natural, some are man-made. कुछ natural है, सांस ले रहे हैं, breathe कर रहे हैं in air, that is from the nature. Air is given by nature. Water is given by nature. That means, and the glass, brush, slippers, these all are man-made. So the basically, if we will say, the resources are of two types: natural resources and man-made resources. Getting my point? Similarly, in this chapter, coal and petroleum, we will come to know coal and petroleum, how we will get it. Are they natural resources or man-made? Getting my point? So first we will discuss, I am going to share the PPT. Wait a while. Now, just have a look. Is it visible to everyone? Fine. Don't write anything on it. Otherwise, after that, I will not share anything, beta. Right? We have to discuss about the coal and the petroleum. Getting my point? Now, what we will see, these are the images that you had seen about the coal and petroleum, right? What we had discussed. Now, I'm just telling it to you, the natural resources. As we had discussed in the board, discussed on the board, that the natural resources are what? That we get it or obtained from the nature. Right, beta? Now see, the material which is present in nature and useful to us to meet our basic needs are called natural resources. Is this clear? Is this point clear to everyone? That natural resources are what? The material which is present in nature and useful to us. As I told earlier, if we will use the brush, water, mug, glass, all these things are very important. The materials that is present in nature and are useful to us are called natural resources. अब under this natural resources, क्या natural resources will stay long? So these are broadly divided into two main types: inexhaustible natural resources and exhaustible natural resources. Getting my point? Inexhaustible. How we will memorize these things? Exhaustible natural resource. Exhaust. आपको पता है जब आप बहुत काम करते हो तो what you used to say? We are exhausted. हम थक गए. Right? Exhausted. Exhaustible natural resources and inexhaustible natural resources. First, we are going to discuss inexhaustible natural resources. What do you mean by inexhaustible natural resources? The resources that are present in unlimited quantity means they will not exhaust, they will not get tired. Exhaust, if we will try to learn the term, exhaust means tiring. That means that is limited in quantity, right? As we are saying, I am exhausted, that means I am tired. Now I am not able to do any work. That means that my stamina, my capacity is for some time. That are called exhaustible resources. Similar way, exhaustible. In the other way, inexhaustible, that are present in unlimited quantity in nature. That are present in unlimited quantity in nature and not likely to be exhausted by human activities. That means that will not finish. But as all of you know that the water is in the danger position because we used in a random, we use randomly, in not in a proper use. So that's why water is getting exhaust now these days. Sunlight, that we will get it air, that we will get it, then water. Is this clear? No doubt, I am saying that the sunlight, air, water, these are the inexhaustible. That means inexhaustible means they will not finish, right? They will not finish. Clear? Then the next is exhaustible natural resources. Now, what do you mean by exhaustible? As I told you, the present, these natural substances present in nature in a limited, like exhaustible, right? These are exhausted after some time by human activities. By human activities means like if we are using the scooter or a Activa car or anything and move on like just without any purpose. So what we are doing? We are wasting our petrol. So it will be finished. So the things that are present in nature but in the limited quantity or that needs required to need a more. Who did this? Right? Exhaustible, these are exhausted after some time by human activities, right? Like example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, right, beta? Now, are these further divided? Yes. Exhaustible natural resources that can be finished after some time if we will not use in a proper manner. As I am telling you, the petrol, if we will not use in a proper way, it will be exhausted. So are these exhaustible natural resources are of further types? Yes. These are further divided into two main types, renewable resources and non-renewable. Renewable, that means renew karna, right? Renewable natural resources, what are these called? Look here, renewable resources, the resources that can be replenished themselves by recycling. These are called renewable natural resources. That means that we can get after recycling. These are not exhausted, but unwise use make it exhausted. जैसे मैंने अभी आपको बताया, if we will not use in a proper way, it will get exhausted. Then soil, forest, wildlife. All of you are very much familiar or aware with this endangered species, right? That the species are going to be extinct. So wildlife, if we will do the hunting, it will be finished, right? Then non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources that we cannot get it again. What do you mean? The resources which cannot replenish themselves by recycling is called non-renewable natural resources. Once they used, they are lost forever. Example, coal and petroleum. These are the non-renewable because to form the coal, we need at least 300 million years. That means if we will not use in a proper way petroleum, then our next generation will not able to get in a proper way. If we will not use in a proper way, our generations, the coming generations will not get it. Then they have to use the cycles. So that's why we used to say use in a proper way. The resources which cannot replenish themselves, these by recycling are called the non-renewable resources. Example, coal and petroleum. Is this point clear, bete? Any doubt? Then the new terms, this is called fossils. The new term, fossils. What do you mean by fossils? What are the fossils called? Look here. Fossils, what are these fossils? Wait. As we had discussed, the natural resources, what we had discussed, natural resources and man-made, right? Natural resources are of broadly divided into two types, exhaustible or inexhaustible. Is this point clear? Inexhaustible, that cannot be finished. Exhaustible, that is, that can be finished, right? After that, inexhaustible natural resources are of further two types, or sorry, exhaustible natural resources are further of two types, renewable and non-renewable resources. It is broadly divided into renewable and non-renewable, right? But renewable, that means that we can use it, yeah, we can get it again. The resources that we can get it by recycling, right? We can get it by recycling. These are called renewable resources. Non-renewable, we cannot get it back. Example, coal and petroleum. Coal and petroleum. Clear, bete? Is it clear, bache? Because coal or petroleum, coal and petroleum, it needs a millions of years to again to form it. Means if we want to make or we want to get it coal and petroleum, we will discuss further in the next lecture. When we used to, yeah, when we need coal, it at least it needs 300 million years to form a coal or to form a petrol. So that's why we are writing here, these are not able to get it back. And renewable resources that we can get it back. Is this point clear or any doubt? If any doubt, then you can ask. Fossils we will discuss later on. Anyone?